Well, hello. Come have a little look at the charts, read it, possibly even make a trade. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers, and I am the very cold Scruffy trader today because it is freezing, snowing outside, and the shop down here where I come and visit Winky is absolutely numb. But I still got my charts and still got my warm heart, because you need that in these sort of days, especially the way the world is at the moment. Horrendous. Anyway, enough of my grumbles and personal troubles. Let's have a little look and see what I'm looking at today, shall we? Well, I'll mainly be looking across the euro today. I'll quickly show you why. There seems to be a bit of a good drop on the euro across the board. You can see that here. Every one of them's dropping, but they're also coming into some nice little levels. You can see that one's about ready to bounce. This one's got some way to go to get down to a level. But certainly these two are catching my eye at the moment, but more so this one, Euro CAD. And it was also kind of touched on by Steve in the Telegram group. So a little salute to you, my friend. I've already done a markup for them and put it in the group. But I thought, because I've marked it, it's only fair I should follow that up. And you'll always see me do this sort of thing where I'll just switch the camera on and I'll kind of trade it as I find it. And I keep it in a single camera shot so you can see the whole thing. Can't really be any fairer than that. So what are we doing? Well, it's now coming on for 10:30. Not quite sure whether you can see the time. If I go back to sort of my watch window, or at least I will when it wakes up. Come on, wake up. I think the computer must be cold as well. There you go. 10 o'clock candle, 2nd of February. Okay, just so you can kind of see roughly what time of the day it is. Because I try and get these videos up pretty much the same day that the trade's taken. Okay, and then it's current and you can scroll it back and have a quick look at your leisure. Okay, what are we seeing? What is this actually telling us? Well, it's not bad. If I take it out to a 4 hour, you can see it's coming on to this level here, where it's kind of stalled before. Now I'm going to watch it for a little bit, probably about half an hour, so I'll pause it and come back to you. Probably about 11 o'clock, maybe it's 12. Because I want to see what's going on. This candle here will finish at 12. But it's come down, it's bouncing, but there's still a lot of pressure there. So that could come down a little bit further onto this level. So it's another 40 ticks. And I want to try and not sit on too much heat if I can help it. So I'm paying close attention to this level. If it breaks, I'll wait till it gets here. And then if it breaks that one, well, it's got some going to get down here. But what I'm essentially looking for is one of these, this bit here. In other words, you can see a strong move down. So in theory, there should be a move in the opposite direction. Just a little bit of relief. And I'm going to do one or two things with that. I want to try and catch the relief. And if it holds, I may hold it for a continuation down. But at the moment, I just want to take the lesser of two evils, which I believe will be a retracement. Okay, certainly sort of back to this level here. And why that level? Because again, we're looking on a 4-hour chart. This level has been respected numerous times, so it's a solid level. Okay, so if it's going to retrace, it may well come up to here or pretty close to it. I'll just push it out to a daily and I can show you the very top of this. It kind of paints another picture as to why I'm kind of looking to go backwards. You can see it's kind of bunched up in a, I call this an extended range because that's quite far from there to there. But the price just bounces around this area to this area, the two red lines. Okay, and we're at the bottom, so it may well push down into this. And I kind of half expect that it will. But I can still catch a little bit of a retracement, let it move down, and then catch it again. But I'm only wanting 10 to 15 pips. That is it. You know, if I can catch the bounces in the middle and build it up like what I did yesterday, that's fine. But if I can work on that level or that quantity of pips rather between two levels, I'll be quite happy. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Okay, so let me just pause it because I don't think it's ready to cook just yet. It's nearly there. Maybe it's 20 minutes, so I'll come back to you. Okay guys, coming back. It is now 11 o'clock. Just drop it on the watch so we can see. There you go. 11 o'clock candle. So we're ready to rock and roll. So what am I looking at here? Well, I put myself a little fib on. Started there, down to there, so I can see what's going on. And I want to get it into this zone here, which it is now nicely dancing into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of staged orders in up to here. We have, let's have a look, see how far we can go from there. So from there to there is 21. So we'll stage it up. I'm going to put a couple of orders here at 10 and 15 just to get us moving, and then if it gets down to here and here, I might stage in a little bit more, but initially I'm just looking for a quick burst up here. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll sort that out now because it's looking pretty good. Okay, we're kind of at the top of the candle, so one there, nice and simple. And then we'll put another one in the same place. There we go. Right, they're in. I'm just going to kind of let it play out. I'm looking more just to be in and out relatively quick on this trade. You'd seen it yesterday. They're the results from yesterday where I was doing a similar thing. And that's all you do. You just look for similar patterns that you can recognize and then repeat it over and over. I stage my orders just because I don't know how far the market will go, and it also helps with the mental stress a little bit, because as soon as it's 10 pips, it's paid me. If it hits the 15 pips, it pays me a little bit more, and that's kind of why I break the positions up. And it doesn't matter whether you're on a pound a point or £100 a point. The principle is always the same. Just break the orders up, and then you'll be able to sort of constantly be paid. Helps with the emotion side. It also reduces risk on your account. I know some people look at that and go, how does that work? Well, as soon as you're paid, you've got money in your bank and you're not exposed anymore. So it does help. I have done videos on it in the past, but if you've got any comments on it, by all means, drop it in the comments below, and I'll have a chat with you about it. All my contact details are in the description. Very easy found, as are some quite useful links if you're looking for books, etc. Anyway, let this play out, and I'll run the trade through because I need to concentrate and earn my salary today. And then I'll come back to you. That was that, guys. All done. Well, at least I will show you it's all done. Not bad for a day's work. All of that bit there. Because remember, I'm only looking for 200 quid a day. So as long as I can achieve that, I'm good. So what have I done? Why is it where it's at? Well, let's have a little look, shall we? As I was saying earlier on, I kind of expected it to go from there to there based on the brush of this, which is a 4-hour chart. It was a strong level from there to there. And if this is going to continue to go down, which it could, because that is a sort of a trend of sorts, it was going to revisit this area first. Okay. Why is that? Because it's a level and they will bounce from level to level. It may break through and try and push up here, but I'm not in this to push my luck. So if I drop it down to an hour, which is where the idea came from, you can see a sustained move down, a bounce, and then I just set in a couple of little areas where I thought would be a good entry point. So I was looking anywhere around this area. So came in, staged in from here, went against me, put an extra couple of orders in. There was plenty of pips to get up to here. And if it was going to push right through and get into this area here. So I was giving myself a bit of grace, but that was the target. Now, you can try and be a hero and hold on to your trades, but that's all you are. You're just trying to be a hero. And just bear with me and I'll switch this over. Yeah, well, what I was saying is you can try and be a hero and say, oh, I got in here and I held it for 200 pips. Really? What is the point in that? That's not trading, that's investing or attempting to invest. Trading is about finding a good entry point, loading it up and getting out. It's as simple as that, but then do it multiple times. Now, I don't like to be in the market that much because I'm not perfect. And if I push it, I'm going to get caught. And as the guys in the Telegram will testify if they're watching this, because this was driven from speaking to those guys this morning. I spend a lot of time just looking to pick a chart. I don't just rock up on a morning, go, right, I'm here, give me a trade. I sit and I wait, and I wait, and then I'll wait a bit more. Because that's how I get paid. You know, I'm not in it for glory. I'm just in it to put some money into the market and then get it out. And if I can do it in 5 pips or 20 pips, I am quite happy. I will let things run if I'm going with a greater trend. So in this case, if this shows signs of continuing to go south, I could look to get back in, going in the opposite direction, which is maybe tomorrow. And I would be looking to keep runners with that, simply because that is going with the trend. When you counter trending like this, because I am essentially going against the grain, you want to get in and get out at a safe level. And that level that I marked you was the logical point. And happy days. It's kind of paid off. And that's it. So that's all I do every single day. So if you're stuck, by all means, find my contact details in the description. If you want to learn more, by all means, check the Scruffy squad out. It's a lovely community of guys, and they all lift each other up. And I can honestly say I'm very proud of them. We're only small. There's only a few of us, but we're in it together and we work together. So happy days. So with all of that, guys, remember, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.